Hello YouTubers, this is cessnaace. I'm back again with another video. And unless I've lost track, this should be the third video in this series that I'm doing where I'm showing my comic book collection, 30 comics at a time. Now first up, from Dark Horse Comics, we have issue 1 of a 4-issue miniseries, Aliens. Cover price of $2.25. Picked these up at Books A Million quite some time ago in the used comic book section, where they sell used comics for $1 a piece. But it explains why I have so many missing issues on some things. This is from Dark Horse Comics. Cover price $3.99. This is issue 11 of Aliens Defiance. Back when I used to frequent comic book shops, my favorite day. And no, I'm not going to be opening every comic, but I thought I would on these first few from Dark Horse Comics. Issue 2 of a 4-issue miniseries, Aliens Labyrinth. Cover price of $2.50. Now, I've been going on eBay and trying to fill in holes that are present in my collection. So I will get around to these eventually. On the back, there's an ad for Aliens Music of the Spears. Okay, and I believe this one is a one-shot from Dark Horse Comics because it's issue 0. Cover price $1.95. Of Aliens versus Predator. Now, back at this point, and I've mentioned this before, Dark Horse, the interior pages of their comics were in black and white. Coming in June of 1990, Aliens Earth War. It's hard to believe that was so long ago. Alright, I only have one issue of this series from Marvel, issue 4 of All New Inhumans. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. if you've seen the videos that I had up showing my collection 15 comics at a time, you'll remember that I was opening up these grab bags containing 4 out-of-print comics from various publishers. You can even find as many as 4 different publishers represented in each bag. Well, I went and opened the remaining bags that I had saved. 31 of them. And I believe that's how I got a hold of this. If I remember correctly. I didn't say issue 4. Okay. From Marvel and an imprint of theirs, Epic Comics. This is issue 6 of the Alien Legion. Sure, I'll open one up. Now, opening up those grab bags, I ran out of a few extra bags and boards that I had. So I wound up with about 80 comics that still don't have bags or boards. But I'm awaiting shipments from both Things from Another World and Bags Unlimited. Right, this is issue 12 from February 1986. And issue 15 from 1990. I found in my collection a comic from Epic Comics, but nowhere in the indices or anywhere else inside the comic or on the comic was there mention made of Marvel. So I'm thinking it predated Marvel's use of the Epic Comics imprint. I don't recall what it was, so I don't know how long it'll take to get to it. Now, when I was showing my comic book collection, 15 comics at a time, before I had aborted that series, I had shown this one. I showed the interior pages of it, even some of them. Cover price of $2.95. The Allagash Incident, purportedly based on a true story. Now, since those videos are no longer up, I opened to the same 2 pages I opened to the last time that I can't show because they're inside the alien spaceship and they're being probed. We all know what that means. This, by its nature, is a one-shot. I don't recall which publisher it is, but there's one that I have comics from where their one-shots say on the cover, "One and done." Alright, released in July of 1993. Published by Tundra Publishing. And tonight I've posted 3 Patron Exclusive articles at Patreon/cessnaace, link in the description box, about well, 2 were comic book related and 1 video game related, covering what I've been reading and what I've been watching, playing, and what I have on order. This is from Image Comics, issue 2 of Allegra. I don't know how long this series lasted. This is the only issue I have. I believe I made a comment the first time I showed this. They both look rather angry. Okay, I went through a period where I was ordering a lot of print-on-command or print-on-demand comics, and this is one of them. The full title of this series is Airship 27 Presents All-Star Pulp Comics. This is number 1, cover price of $6.99. I'm glad I didn't show that page, because you would have seen a swastika. I believe I ordered these from Indie Planet. In fact, I have been finding a number of print-on-demand comics that I ordered from them. Don't know why I got out of the habit of ordering from them. And yes, for those gamers out there, I do have a pending order at Atari Age. Wait a minute. This was $6.99, right? Issue 2, $7.99. From Redbud Studio. I'm not going to show that. YouTube may have a problem with me showing a panel with a hypodermic needle in it. Yes, these books contain short stories, basically. Really heavy stock paper. Okay, from DC. Cover price 75 cents. Don't know where I got the 79, but I do know where I got it. Right beneath it is the issue number 39. So I saw 75 cents and 39 and said 79. This is All-Star Squadron. This is issue 2, cover price 60 cents from Marvel of Alpha Flight. Now, I used to know the significance many years ago of them putting the issue number and the price in a large M. I'm wondering if it signified a reprint. Volume 1, number 2. It doesn't say anything about it being a second printing or anything, so I remember back when comic books would have these ads where you could buy, used comics from various publishers. A game from Parker Brothers for the Intellivision. Okay, we jump from issue 2 to issue 46. Issue 53. '66. See what I mean by my collection having holes in it? Alright, I always put the say miniseries or special editions or annuals behind the last issue of the regular series that I have. This is Alpha Flight Special number 1. Number 1 in a 4-issue limited series, no less. Cover price of $1.50. Okay, moving to DC. Cover price 60 cents, UK 20p. Issue 7 of All-Star Squadron. Okay, when I was showing them 15 at a time, I showed this series, but since then I found an additional issue, but I don't recall which one it was I found. But this is a series called Amazing Adventures, and this is issue 9, cover price 20 cents. Used to be a lot of these umbrella titles like Amazing Adventures where they could showcase other characters. They didn't necessarily have to stick with the same ones. This is issue 10, cover price 20 cents. This is issue 18, cover price 6p. So this was not one that was purchased in the US. $6p. Alright, issue 19. Back to cover prices of 20 cents. Issue 20. I love how, based on concepts created in the novel by H.G. Wells, the actual content of the comics has very little to do with what H.G. Wells wrote, or they do throw a few things in there. It's like Marvel's adaptation of 2001: A Space Odyssey. The issues I have bear no resemblance to the Stanley Kubrick film. we can find anything with tripods. That was how H.G. Wells originally envisioned the Martian invaders in craft that were on tripods. Issue 21. '22. '23. '28. Cover price of 25 cents. And this is one I have 2 copies of. Now when I get my supplies that I've ordered of more bags and boards and boxes, I'll go ahead and take the duplicate copies that I'm doing. I started doing this because I ran out of bags and boards, and this bought me a few more bags and boards to use, doing it that way. Alright, issue 30, cover price 9p. And finally for this video, issue 35 of Amazing Adventures. That's going to do it for this video. Until next time, stay awesome.